Hey guys, this is creepy.
It certainly is. Why did Mr. House want us to meet us in this freaky place?
He told me something about dominance, but I didn't really understand what he meant.
Good evening, class. Hope you haven't been waiting for me too long. I wanted you to meet me here tonight for a short lesson I think you'll find very interesting. I would like to talk with you about the element of design called dominance. Dominance describes a situation where something dominates or is the most important or more noticeable than its surroundings. In art, information is rarely of uniform interest. Most art is used to communicate, to tell a story or present a point of view. There is usually a focal point, a place where the action begins.
Oh, I get it. You should be able to control what will be noticed first, what is dominant in an image, and where the viewer's attention will go from there.
That's correct.
So, when there is dominance there must be subordination, things in lower ranking.
Yes, Travis. In art this means that some things get more attention and some get less.
Oh, I get it. The reason you wanted us to be here tonight is to see the dominance of the full moon. Everything else in this spooky landscape is overpowered by the moon. The moon is the most dominant. Our eyes surpass everything else in the landscape and the moon is the first thing we see.
So, if we were to paint a picture of this scene, we would give the moon the most emphasis.
Yes, there are three methods for controlling emphasis in a visual image: contrast, placement and isolation. When it comes to being noticed, bigger is always better. There is a place for all different sizes in the scheme of things. It is not always desirable to be noticed first. Learning how to use size to control dominance or emphasis is important. An unusual shape can call attention to itself, but it is not as strong a contrast as size and value or color. Placement can also affect emphasis or dominance. Once you establish a primary focal point, you can use proximity, similarity and continuance relationships to control what is noticed.
What about isolation?
Isolation is a kind of placement where something is put. An item that stands apart from its surrounding will be more noticeable. This is not likely to make an item be noticed.
So what would you do to make sure that an object was noticed first?
You would make sure it was large, brightly colored and had high contrast. Contrast meaning an extreme range of values.
That would make the primary object stand out from its surrounding by contrasting against them. Light against dark or vice versa, and a different color from the background.
To control what would be seen second, you should use a highly visible object that was in a close proximity relationship to the first object.
It would be similar looking in some ways like color. The first object could be looking at or pointing at it.
If you wanted to hide an object in a composition, you would reverse all of the characteristics of the primary object.
Yes. Make it small and low in contrast to its surroundings. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for coming out this evening.
This place is just too freaky.
Let's make a run for it.
Me too.
Sounds like a plan. Feats don't fail us now.